Something wildly interesting that's happening in the sky right now astrologically is this grand water trine consisting of the planet/planetary bodies, the Sun, Saturn, and Jupiter. All of these are sitting at 25 degrees. Saturn and Jupiter are also retrograde. And if you want to make things extra interesting, you can consider the fact that Neptune is also somewhat involved there at 29 degrees, conjunct Saturn right now too. So grand trines, especially in the element of water signs, are going to be very much so a time for creativity and getting in the flow. And I think that while there are two planets retrograde, that doesn't necessarily mean that this is not the time to do those things. It just means there might be some delay, some moving through molasses type feelings. Saturn is there asking us to reevaluate and kind of make sure that we're standing on firm ground and that we are basing our ambitions and our creativity and whatever else you might be striving towards, you're basing it on solid ground, right? Saturn doesn't like non-committal energy. It wants you to commit, and it wants you to be secure in that decision. If you're having a hard time figuring out what that even means, the Sun is here to help you out and help you illuminate your why. Why are you still striving towards this goal? Why are you still clinging on to this old pattern? And Scorpio is such an intense and deeply spiritual sign that going deeper is the answer right now. Use this watery, flowy energy to go inward and find what your why is, or reevaluate and say, hey, maybe I need a different direction. And that's okay too. Neptune sitting in there a little bit kind of shrouds our sense of value sometimes. And so I think that especially since it's conjunct Saturn, our sense of value and self-worth, and again, just our ability to provide for ourselves can feel a little iffy right now, but that doesn't mean that you're incapable. Jupiter is an interesting planet in terms of skill set as well, because I think it represents what we're good at, right? What do we offer? What can we expand upon? And again, since we have Neptune involved in this grand trine a little bit there, that can be kind of shrouded. So I think utilizing, again, this beautiful energy of flow and dreaminess and going inward and saying, what are my skill sets and why am I not taking advantage of them? How can I set my life up to flow a little bit easier? The Sun is really illuminating that Saturn-Neptune conjunction and saying, what unrealistic expectations from other people or external sources am I clinging to as a defense mechanism? And Jupiter is here to say, let it go, let the abundance and the blessings come flowing in once you do so.